You see this? To you, this is just a device that you can advertise to people on. But to us, to our family, this is a blank check.
Skeptics are always broke. The people that tell you you're not good enough, people that tell you your idea is dumb, people that tell you it'll never work, are always the people who don't have anything going for themselves. The difference between someone who's broke and someone who doesn't have to worry about providing for their family or where their next paycheck is coming from is a person with a skill set. The ability to do something someone else can't or is unwilling to do.
Hey, what's up? Why are you watching this? Because you want to learn a new skill, and I'm going to teach you one, and it's important. A sell can be easy or a sell can be difficult. A sell can be worth a lot of money or a sell can be worth a little bit of money. And what really determines that is positioning. How you're positioned in the marketplace. Meaning, do people view you as a high-end type of person, product, etc., or is it low-end, and what are the factors that dictate that? Let me tell you the worst way to sell, hands down. It's called push tactics. It's called me picking up the phone right now, dialing up someone, a company I want to work with, and saying, hey, my name's Billy Jean, and I'm wondering if you'd like to buy my shampoo today for $39.99 if you click one right now, or doing some spammy ass shit like that. Those days of marketing are dead. They're played out. They're embarrassing. They take a bunch of time. How many of you watching this, and be honest, are guilty of doing some kind of multi-level marketing and you were so aggressively hounding people to work with you, your own friends and family started avoiding you because that's how annoying you were? Everybody. I think we all had a moment when we've done that, right? And so what I'm going to show you today is something that's going to make sales enjoyable, fun, and easy. And it's called positioning. So understand this basic principle. You will always be able to try to charge more, and the sell will always be easier when someone comes to you and requests your service versus you going to them and begging them to work with you. When you're asking someone for a favor, it comes off as desperate, and as a result, you gotta lower your prices, right? But when someone comes to you and says, hey, Billy, can you help me? Well, that's when you can really start making some money. Sales become enjoyable because you're not a pushy salesperson. You're just talking human to human, friend to friend, person who gives a shit to person who gives a shit. So phase two, how do you actually get somebody to ask you to help them, right? Because isn't that just something they have to do? Or can that be created? And that's called attraction marketing. It's been around for a long ass time. And this is how you do it. This is the simplest way for you guys to do it at home right now. And that's to solve a problem that your ideal customer is facing in advance. So hypothetically, let's say that I taught a course on how to increase your SAT scores, which would be bullshit because I did horrible on them. But let's say I did. And then as a way to bring in more students, I created a free guide that people could download for free. And I gave them 3 little tactics that they can do right away to immediately start learning faster and getting, to increase their score. If I were to do that and those things were helpful, the mom of that student would probably say, that shit really helped my son. I wonder if he can help him even more to get a perfect score if I were to work with him personally, right? So that's as an okay example, but that's the basic principle. So that's what we do with 30 skills, 30 nights, right? So for those of you who have been watching this, you probably have already bought our shit, because if we're giving away this much for free, just imagine what happens when you give us $1,000 to enroll into our course. Imagine what happens when you pay $7,500 to work in a group with me. Imagine what happens when you pay $10,000 to work with me one-on-one. A lot of good shit. Once you start attracting customers in your business, what you have to watch out for are time vampires, right? People who just want more free information, but they don't want to buy shit. So how do you actually leverage your time to actually only talk with people who are serious about working with you? Number 1, you tell them the price in advance. And number 2, you make them apply. Think about colleges and universities, the highest ones. You got to fill out an application. You have to have certain qualifications. Working with you and your company should be the same, period. And so right now, I am going to show you the exact process that people have to go through if they would like to work and be taught by my team or myself. Check it out. Right now, you're looking at a fortress, a compound, a wall that people cannot get through unless they have a password. And you know how they get a password? By sitting through an hour and a half of my trainings. And they can purchase something from us in the past. Once they've had that, and we know that they've been educated on material, we give them a password to apply to work with us. For all purposes of this episode, we're not going to give you the password. It really does work. And when someone puts in the right code, all of a sudden, the door's open, and here's what we bring them to.
Hey kid, you're here right now because you want our help, and we're ready to make you an offer. You can't refuse. Cheers to the new guy, huh? Hey. You see this? For you, this is just a device that you can advertise to people on, but to us, to our family, this is a blank check. This is a blank check that allows us to eat real good. Look at the spread. Tell them how much a single client is willing to pay us a month.
Over $30,000.
Music to my ears. Or the privilege to work with the Don himself, me. So you want in? If this page hasn't already expired, apply now. Good luck, kid.
Hey, isn't that fucking cool? So everyone who applies to work with us, they see our personality, they see how we interact, they see our character. They had to go through a process to do it. So if they're too lazy to put in a code and actually take the time to read our page about our program or services, then we're definitely not going to want to work with them in the first place. So we bring them here, they watch the cool video, and after that, they click that apply now button at the bottom. Of course, there's an expiration clock because we reward people who take action. So anyways, people, what I'm saying is value your time and put a motherfucking application process when it comes to speaking with you. I'll talk to you soon. My name is Billy Jean. And by the way, in the next episode, I'm going to show you something that brought in, I don't know, like $40,000 in about 3 hours. Pretty cool, huh? Big boss.
At the end of the month, starting May 1st, my birthday, I'm opening up my membership site for the very first time. It's called Billy Jean's Gene Pool. Private training for the world's smartest marketers. If you want to be one of the world's smartest marketers, then head on over to smartmarketersonly.com. We have a special offer for the first 100 members. I'll see you in the Gene Pool. And by the way, it wouldn't be very smart to wait till the last minute and risk losing a spot, so I suggest you take action now.